Sometimes it's best to stay out where you're not welcome. Demented will chill you to the bone, for these are not your usual bedtime stories. With twisted scenarios that will make you second guess who you can and cannot trust, these are stories that may tell you what could actually be hiding under your bed, or perhaps make you realize that they're not under the bed, and that maybe you're the monster. Hello, this is my book review of Demented, Sinister Tales, which is a short story collection by Anna Gallegos, or Anax Love, which is the Wattpad pseudonym that she most commonly uses on Wattpad. This is by far one of my favorite short story collections that I've ever read. Probably right up there next to R.L. Stine's Fear Street novels, and the Goosebumps series, which is more of a kid's style twist ending. But if you take the R.L. Stine style twist ending and stab it in the chest with a rusty knife, and then maybe cut that up and tie it to a tree, like, you get the idea. It's very demented, it's very sick and twisted, and it's horrifying. And some of these stories are the absolute best twist endings that you'll ever read in your life. I swear, I can't give too much away. And I actually shortened the synopsis. I did that myself. I didn't record the full synopsis in the intro there because I feel like the synopsis gives a lot of the stories away and a lot of the story endings away. So if you'd like, I'm going to put that. I'm going to go put the link down for the short story collection. You can go ahead and read that at your own discretion. If you don't want to read it, just jump straight to the collection and start reading. Some of these are the best stories that I've read in a long time, and I can't give too much away, but there's a short story about this boy who discovers this mysterious monster at the local park during movie night, a boy who wants to teach his mother a lesson. We'll get on the synopsis. It's from a son who wants to teach his mother a deadly lesson to a deadly myth on Kingly Road. People have a certain bizarre diet to some of the most terrifying things your head can barely even conceive. Some of these are, like I said, very dark, very twisted, whereas some of them aren't so horrifying in the sense of blood and gore, but they just leave you with that sense of, like, what? You just don't see it coming. Like, it hits you, and the story's over, and you're just like, whoa, wait a minute, what just happened? What did I just read? What did that character just do? Or what didn't he do? Or what did they discover? Whatever. They're just very suspenseful. And once you read enough of them, you start to read them and wonder what's going to be the twist. You know there's going to be something that is going to be odd or out of place with that character or whatever. Something in that story is going to be weird. And then you're just like, what's going on? And then you get to the end of that story and you're like, just your mind is blown. I swear some of these are and I have to admit, some of these are so far better than a lot of my short stories. In that the description and the character development is so much better in such a short amount of time. The description that she puts into these and the absolute, like I said, I've reiterated this many times already, just the twist endings, the suspense, and the horror, the absolute horror that it strikes into the reader. These are stories that you would tell around a campfire or in a dark room with a flashlight with the sheets over your head, making sure your toes are under the blankets. Something that Stephen King says monsters are invulnerable to. I'm not sure if there is a story like that in this collection. I have not read the whole thing. There are so many stories in this collection. I have not read them all, and I'm reading them every day. They are possibly the best things that I've read in a long time. She rates number 1 in horror and number 3 in short stories on Wattpad, so congratulations to Anax Love for that amazing rating. This is something I can only dream of. I don't think I'll ever get in horror necessarily. I think I'd like to shoot for the number 2, maybe number 1 in short stories, but unfortunately I don't have that many short stories, and my short stories are admittedly not nearly as good as some of these. So I'm going to drop a link in the description. You guys got to go check this stuff out. It is phenomenal short story work. Like I said, I'm going to put a link in the description. If you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'll have more book reviews up, as well as my own personal short stories, poems, monologues, and I have my own musical playlist. So go ahead, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check all that stuff out. I'm going to put links down in the description. If you'd like to find me on Wattpad, my name's Delmore Evans 315. It's my pseudonym on Wattpad. If you like this video, go ahead and tell me what you think in the comments section. If you got anything you want me to review for you, go ahead and let me know. Send me a link in the comments section. I'll go ahead and see what I can do about reviewing that. If I don't like it, I'll go ahead and tell you what I think. I'll go ahead and message you first. We'll organize this through a chat. But with that, I think I'm going to let you guys go, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks.